Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey, 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 hey. Happy Monday. Just doing a little research project. Happy Monday. Welcome into live. Don't forget to thumbs it up as you come in. We might learn something today. Hey, Tashana. Hey, Ronika. Hey, GD. Jid. Hey, Ronika. Is it Rosemary? Hey, baby. Thank you guys for coming into the live. Come on in. Lion's Pride in the house. Lion, I'm finna get like you today. Try to do a little education while we talking. I know. Hopefully you walking. I ain't walking. I'm just talking, gal. Okay. Hold on. So just give me a second. Come on into the live. Come on in. Come on in. Thumbs it up as you come in. Come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's chit chat. Let's do a little chit chat. Okie dokie, y'all. I am in the house. I am in the house. I am in the house. Let's chitty chat for a little minute. Let me turn this TV down a little bit because they be getting me on music every time I do something. I can have music in the background. They're gonna still get me. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. They be looking for me. They be like, you demonetized. Thank you guys for speaking to each other in the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. We got 8 in here. I want to get at least 10 people in here to do a little survey. This is a little survey, little like not like a survey, but just who we are as people. Identification of some stuff. Identification. Let's do some identification purposes. If we can, if we could. I'm gonna go get my water, get some ice in my water, and maybe somebody tell somebody come into the chat, thumbs it up. I'm only gonna be a second. If we could do some identification purposes of who we are, and it's always good. It's always good. Lets us know who we are, who we have been, who we used to be. Get my ice water. Woo. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Oh, shit. Let me just let this play for a second. A little relaxation music. So I'll come right back. We got 10 to chat. Good. Hey y'all. Got something on my speaker over there. Thank you all for coming into the live today. Let me turn this down now. Thank you guys so much for speaking to each other in the chat. That's what we got going on over here, baby. Bye. Bye. Some good people in the chat. We got 10 in here, we got 17 in here, 10 thumbs up. So we know who watching and who ain't, huh? We know who thirsty and who ain't. Debbie, hey, Debbie in the chat. Thank you, Tashana, because it lets me know who in the chat. Thank you, Angelia. Hey, Angelia, girl. Happy Monday. So, guys, I put something on my chat. I tried to screenshot it, but I did want to go over that and something else real quick just to see where I'm at. What I do know some things about myself, and hopefully you guys do too. So I just wanted to go over just a few things. Hey, Pammy Pam. Hey, Pam. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming into the chat. I put something on my chat. I just screenshotted it because I get more. It wants me to sign up on another phone, but I have some things that I just want to discuss. And then where does it come from? We talking about personality. I just want to talk about a little bit about personalities and personality disorders. Real quick. It won't be long. I want to bring out my counselor hat a little bit, just for a little bit. Not to put nobody down, not to talk about them, but maybe somebody could learn something about themselves. Or maybe they could learn something about somebody else, huh? Because some things are painful and losing battle, huh? Painful and losing. Thumbs up the line. Thumbs it up. Damn, I'm seeing like I'm reaching too far. My little water. I'm glad to see Miss Glory in the chat. Poop here, poop. Ronika, who usually don't be up at nighttime. Ronika go to bed early as hell. Nigga be like, shit, the girl, it's 9 o'clock. Shit, I gotta get up and bust it down tomorrow. Okay. So what I had saw today, and then what I've known, I'll just give my general information of a narcissist. We'll do that right quick, right fast, knock that out, get that out the way. But then I want to talk about just the kind of character you have. It's a character. It's not that it's a behavior, it's a character. But narcissists, what I would quickly say off the top of my head, a narcissistic person is a person who's never wrong. They can't look at themselves. They're going to make somebody else their fault. It's their fault. And then it's always about them. That's just my common word for narcissists. Narcissists think that they're better than. They try to make another person look bad. If don't get into no fight with them, you know what I'm saying? They manipulate, they con, they lie. They do anything to protect themselves so nobody won't know that they're insecure, huh? So what I learned today, because I did I don't know. The internet knows us all. Okay. If you look something up, the internet gonna let you remind you that you looked it up. Okay. We all being spied on, huh? We're all being spied on because I just looked the shit up and it's gonna come to a email of mine. Like what? How did? Well, anyway. So these are the things that a narcissist. Let's just talk about a narcissist right quick first. Narcissists never do these three things. They will never compliment. One of the first things you will notice about a narcissist is that they rarely give compliments. It appears that they have done so. Take a second look and read more. It's making me read more about narcissists. I really hate it because it's like an uncurable disease. Shit. It said they take a second look, and most of the time their compliments was to benefit their own interests. They do not provide sincere compliments in order for other people to feel good about themselves. They will withhold sincerity and provide a boastful spiel about what they themselves do instead. Their goal is to keep the attention and focus on them, not you. That's a narcissist. It's to keep their attention on them, not you. Even though I might show you in my video, even though I might exploit you in my video or whatever, it's even if I might exploit you in my life, but the attention is gonna be on me. And it's the second thing is they will never apologize. Even if you catch them red-handed with definitive evidence that they did something wrong, still they won't apologize. Why? Because apologizing would mean taking responsibility, and narcissists will avoid taking responsibility at all costs. In fact, they won't just not apologize, but instead twist it around and place blame on you for their actions. This is one of the most confounding things about how narcissists manipulate because most people want to believe I would never act like that. Period, Pooh. Period. I would never do such a thing. But narcissists do. Therefore, they would not either. And this is how most people start to believe in the narcissist fiction version of reality. So I kind of read that wrong. Hope you can read through it. So 3 is they never give up control. A narcissist always wants to be in control of the narrative of everything in their life, Control is everything for a narcissist. They want you to think they can do anything without them. If you are trying to prove them wrong, they will try to sabotage you to fail. That is why divorcing a narcissist or going through custody battles can last years. They are not concerned about the lasting damage or relationship strife that the narcissist, thank you, Miss Glory, that the narcissist individual have put forth lies or even create false evidence to make you look like you the problem. Their intentions are always the same, to keep control for themselves and make their version of the situation win, when it does not win, okay? So that's just 3 things about the narcissist. So narcissists, they will never apologize. They always want to have control. Hold on. Did I lose my place? Oh, I did. I think I did. Did I lose it? Hold on. Let me get back in real quick, real fast. So the 3 things about narcissists, I said it. The narcissist hates people narcissists hate the most. Let's go into that. People who narcissists hate the most, okay? But the narcissist, one, they will never compliment anybody. Narcissists don't like, they say they don't like sick people. Narcissists tend to have the distaste for sick people. If you have ever been sick in the presence of a narcissist, you've likely been seeing this because you're, oh shit, it keep taking me to another site. The narcissist is a sick individual. You know that? Narcissistic is a deep-rooted thing. It's a deep-rooted mental illness. I will say mental. I will say it's a mental because you think you're better than somebody else and you're not. And not. And not. And not. And I pray that I never had that disorder, I might have had a little anxiety, a little down and out, felt a little down and out here and there, but nothing that I couldn't get over. but just being like you, all that, like you this, that, and the third. It's three things, like they said, a narcissist cannot stand. And they said they don't like sick people. They don't like happy people either. Look, your ass being over here, being happy over there. What the hell you happy for? They don't like happy people. Narcissists dislike truth tellers. They hate them. They hate truth tellers, huh? They hate truth. When you tell the truth on them, they hate it. Then they hate it. And they hate it. And they hate it. Okay? Okay. It's not funny, but I'm just putting it out there. Okay, so let me just go back real quick. They will never apologize. They never give compliments. They will never give up control. So that's the basic three things that narcissistic people do. Okay. So I wanted to put that out here just to see if anybody had anything to say. Have you ever dealt with anybody that's narcissistic in your life? And how did you null and void that thing? How did you null that thing if you're not a narcissist yourself? I don't believe in recovering narcissists. They could tell you about them, but then, they getting attention in, huh? Shit, what the heck? How you gonna do that there? On top of it, my mother was very bad alcoholic. Shit. So you never know what you're gonna get, Rosemary. Just like no one, and they are never wrong and never apologize. That's what it's. Look, I had a boss that was she was histrionic, which looks like narcissistic. I always want to be the top dog, like she got the best education. She the best this. She goes golfing, always bragging and boasting about her. It's always about her. Huh? Dated a big narcissist, and would always try to gaslight me. And then I need to just get to the true gaslighting. Just try to set you off, to like try to kick up some dust with you. That's gaslighting, because I don't really know what gaslight is. I hear it. Start some shit with you, Tashana or Ranika. I can't deal with people who think they are never wrong. That burns me, right? Because I always could take a pull up, huh? Period. Until the day you ain't here no more. Man abuse, drugs also, which makes it a whole lot worse. They're talking about going to court. Wouldn't want to divorce a narcissist because it's gonna be hell to pay the captain. It's gonna be hell to pay the captain. Hey Lisa, baby, happy Monday. And just knowing behaviors, and then they got one thing in here: how you know you encounter a narcissist. I already know. I could tell by the way you act, by the way you talk, by the way you do things. All I gotta do is it don't take me, I'm not a hard study either. It don't take me long to find it out. Gaslighting is trying to convince someone something isn't what it seems. Okay. The bullshit, huh, new grad? The bullshit, huh? I sent Tashana a spider video, which was completely opposite of this thumb injury. What? A spider? Ain't no damn spider did that, girl. We know we seen it for ourselves though. We seen it for ourselves though, Pam. Did we see it, Pam? The manipulation. The kind of scamming to make it look like you right and I'm wrong, huh? I mean, I'm right and you wrong. Okay, got you, new grad. Yeah. So I know I studied a bit of psychology. I've worked with mental illness, but I think borderline personality was the hardest person for me to mess with, period, as a client. Not so much narcissism, because I'll play past them. I don't have to live with your ass. I don't have to be bothered with your ass, and I'm not. And you gloat, you do all these things, and you just want to be loved. You want everybody to think you everything, huh? And you're not. And I'll let you, I'll give you, I could work with you. But borderline personality, baby, that's a whole different video. We're going to talk about little narcissists, and then we're going to talk about some characteristics of people. And we all got one of these 4 characteristics. Each and every one of us in this chat right now and on this earth has one of these four characteristics. But we're talking about narcissism now because it affects so many people in a negative way. And one would think that if you a bum, if you poor, if you're a scammer, if you're a schemer, you're not a narcissist. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's how you got to be a narcissist. It comes from some type of low self-esteem when you was abused or something like that. Because I got it written down. It comes from things of that nature, huh? Being abused when you were younger, then nobody is not gonna never do me like that. It's like a mental health issue, huh? Thank you for the hearts coming up. It's intertwined with your whole being, huh? It becomes mental at that point. Where you think you can move into somebody's house and then now it's we, huh? First it was theirs, now it's we. I'm just saying, it's a we thing. Now it's we, us, ours, huh? We, us, ours. Child bad. And then talk crazy, you just controlling, huh? Controlling. So just wanted to hit in on that one right quick. Let me go on my notes real quick, right fast. Pam, he added, never would notice it. I gotta finish editing. I'll post it. I don't know what I missed. Pam, I holler. She moved so fast getting out that seat. What the heck? What I miss? Hello. I haven't been reading my chat. Lisa said, happy Monday. I read that. Newgrass said gaslighting. She told me what gaslighting is. It's gaslighting. I'm going to say that again. Gaslighting is trying to convince someone something isn't what it seems. A trick of the mind. Trying to play somebody, huh? I just prefer they say, I'm trying to play somebody. I'm trying to play you. That's my terminology. I'm trying to play you. I sent it Shana Spider, read that one right. Manipulation. Thank you, Blue. At its best. Gaslighting is like paint a false reality, but try to make you believe it. And you see it ain't true because you can't gaslight everybody. Sometimes people do gaslight people, though. Okay. I got you, Negrad. I holler, she moved so fast getting out that seat. With the spider. I'll send to you, Godmama. Okay, you remember the video? She was in the shack. Yeah. When the spider crawled on her, yeah. I think that's the one. She was in the shack so many times, Tashana. I don't know which one. Killing bugs, eating them, and all that stuff. Chabbat. Okay, but I'm not necessarily talking about her. I'm just talking about, in general, what a narcissist is, and then what gaslighting. I just need a definition on that. Gaslighting, because I hear a lot of people use different words and terminologies now. I just want to be basic. I'm basic, huh? I'm pretty basic, but I'm not dumb. Basic, but not dumb. Damn, he added, would have made it. Got finished editing. Who, Tashana? Who Tashana? No. I got y'all own little chat going on up in here. Okay, when she was in the barn. She did a lot of shit in that barn, though. That barn, man. That barn, man. This was like from a year or two ago. Okay. I know she had a lot of incidents in the barn. Okay, so on narcissism, let me just get back to the narcissist again. Real quick, we're not going to stay on it long because I got some human behaviors that we all have. Everybody, if you're human, you might have the behavior. You know who you are, okay? You know who you are. Okay, let's look at what narcissists don't like, what they hate. What narcissist people don't like. They dislike sick people. I said that. How narcissists demonstrate love. No, don't want that one. I thought I had another one over here. Okay, so I guess I'm done because really, I'll just do the people that narcissists don't like. They don't like sick people. Like, because you're a hindrance to them. Okay, I guess. Narcissists dislikes sick people. Narcissists tend to have a distaste for sick people. If you have ever been sick in the presence of a narcissist, you've likely seen this because when you're ill, you can't do things to accommodate them. You can't do shit to accommodate them. So they don't like you. Okay, you really getting on their nerve. Okay. Narcissists look at relationships as transactional. They will give little but expect a lot from you. So if you don't have the resources to give them your undivided attention or help them, they become mad because you're sick. They will see you as useless and will make sure you recognize that you are useless. Wow. They don't like happy people. Happy people. They don't like happy people. Yeah, I'm coming back to the chat, so they don't like happy people either. Don't be fucking happy around no narcissist. Narcissist does not like truth tellers. I might have said that again. Because it's true. What it says about truth tellers. Narcissists dislike those who tell the truth. If they are a person who stands up or calls out inappropriate behavior, no matter the source, you probably created anger in a narcissist, huh? When you call out the truth. You are not a person who assists them in lying or manipulating. You are actually doing the opposite. You point out and expose the truth. So narcissists see the truth tellers as a threat. They cannot easily manage and utilize relationships when someone like you is present. Come on, somebody. And that would be me. Okay, let's go. People who narcissists hate the most. Let's check this one out. People who narcissists hate the most. Let's see. And then I'll be done with this. This is my last one on narcissism. Narcissism. What the heck? Okay. It's six people who narcissists hate the most. Come on, computer thing. Come on. Somebody said in the chat, get to the facts of it. 6 people who narcissists hate the most. They don't like nobody who tell the truth on them. I'll say that on my own. Okay, consent. They don't like people who tell the truth on them. Believe it or not, we know when and who. No, that's something. This took me to a whole nother site. Okay, it's not telling me the 6 people. Okay, but for one, I know that narcissists hate the most are people who truth tellers. People who don't go for their gaslighting, huh? People who refuse their gaslighting, huh? I'll just say that because I know them. People who don't believe their lies. They can't stand your ass. They can't stand you if you don't believe their lies. And I remember I had a sister-in-law that was she wasn't a narcissist, but she used to lie all the time. And be like, girl, you remember so-and-so? Then I'd be like, no, I don't remember that. Shit, I was never gonna go along with her. Let me read my checks and get behind. Scratch my ear. I watched it twice, and me and Charlie was in tears. Charlie added music. I want to see that, Tashana. You got to send that to me. He added never would have made it. Charlie crazy as hell. Okay, but this was from a year ago. Okay, I got you now. Lance Price said, I'm still here listening, Erizb. Out paying bills. I heard that, Lion. I heard that. Okay, be safe out there. Because I know it's probably dark where you live at because it's dark here. Be safe out there. Yes, that's true, Erizb. Just wanted to... Okay, donkey. Somebody... Okie dokie, Blue. I got you. Okay, so I'm finna wrap it up too. So this is just to know who we are as people, huh? We have people that are passive. Now we off narcissistic now. We off, narcissistic comes with histrionic. Histrionic is like this, sisters with narcissism. They pretty much sisters. And I'm not finna go in that today. I just wanted to clear up a fact. You could look on my community posts and see narcissistic. You could go to Quora's website and really see what I'm reading and see the breakdown of it. And sometimes people do not like to be put out there, but sometimes people need to know, because you can use people until you use them up. You can use this thing until you use it up. I don't care how you come in. You can come in as a church lady. You come in as a pastor. You come in as a good person. You come in as a bad person. I don't know. You come in as any type of way, but then you can still have a disorder like that. And that's a disorder it's hard. It's hard. It's hard and it's hard. It's horrible. It's horrible. And don't think because a person is lowly that they're not a narcissist, huh? Don't think that because a person is not living better than you that they're not a narcissist, huh? Narcissists think that they're better than everybody else, huh? They think they're better than, huh? And the focus is always on them, and they want control of everything about you, huh? They want control, total control, huh? Okay. And I have a video, and if y'all want to go look at some of my shorts, I have a video on my shorts where Neck has admitted, she didn't admit she was a narcissist, but she admitted that she has trouble in relationships about letting go. She cannot let go of relationships. She has to control some things, huh? So you can see that there on one of my shorts. It's kind of older because I've been tracking this narc for a little minute. Been tracking that narc for a little minute. Just had to take a bathroom break. Okay. Hey, Godmama. What? We need to talk as soon as I get off this live. I ain't going to be on here long. I ain't going to be on here long. Because we need to talk offline. Okay. So, these are the three things the four characteristics that people have. You got one of these, okay? Everybody in the chat got one. Let's thumbs up the live. It's 28 in here. And it's good to know who you are as a human being, huh? As a person. Thumbs up the live, please and thank you. We got 28 in here, 17 thumbs up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You did, Lion. You did. Hope y'all had something good to eat today. I'm going to wait for this live to thumbs up. Rosemarie said thumbs up the live. Thank you, baby. So let's thumbs it up. I thank you, whoever's hearting the video. Thank you so much. I mean the live, whoever's hearting it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I got a little time, not a lot, a little time. Rosemarie, I hope you got your little coffee money. Hope you bought your little cup of coffee. I didn't hear from Shelly Shell, so I might have to go ahead and get it out to somebody else. Okay, let me say something real quick. Am I missing anybody chatting here? All messages. Make sure I miss nobody chat. Yep, Lion did speak. She always does. She always does. She said she out paying bills too. I'm getting them bills paid. Okay. So the first one I got, this is a characteristic that these are characteristics. These are characteristics that everybody has. Everybody is not a narcissist. Everybody is not histrionic. Everybody is not bipolar. Everybody is not clinically depressed, huh? But then some people have a character. Those are disorders, huh? Some people have characters and you fall into these four categories. I'm just saying, you fall into the four. So passive means that, you don't say anything when you're passive. Let's talk about these four categories real quick and then I'm going to get offline. Passive is that, a person can walk over you. You're pretty much like a doormat, huh? They just walk over you. I seen some passive shit this weekend too, huh? Some passive shit, motherfucker, come in your house, eat up all your food, don't bring nothing to help you. You know what I'm saying? Just selfishness, passive. But the person who was doing the event was kind of passive, huh? Was really passive. So, actually, people will take advantage of passive people real quick, real fast. So if you're passive, you don't stand up for yourself. Let's just make that clear. I'm gonna just keep it real simple. Passive people don't say shit. They don't do nothing. They're very passive. They're very meek. They're very mild. The Bible says to be meek, but not passive. Passive is I'm a doormat. You could just walk over me, huh? That's passive. We got any passive people in the chat? I know y'all don't want to tell it, but just take a look at it for yourself. Look it up in the dictionary, okay? Look it up on the Google, whatever you're going to do. Passive. Me, myself, and I'm not passive. Never have been. I don't think I've ever been passive. Welcome from Vestival. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm not a passive person, so I could wean myself out on that one. It's up to y'all. Write it down, take a picture of it. I don't give a fuck, okay? Do whatever you got to do. Okay, the next one we have is passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. I'll give a description of passive aggressive because that's the best way I know how to put it. But passive aggressive is like you take so much and then you blow. You explode. That's passive aggressive. I have taken so much off a person or off people that look, and it don't have to come off. It don't have to come off to the person that done something to you. Like just say, I'll give a better example than I could say the terminology. Passive aggressive person, they husband might put them down all the time, call them names, make them feel defeated. Nothing they doing is right. They don't say shit to the husband. They don't say nothing. But then they go to work and then they have a male co-worker or female that say something that hit a nerve, like their husband and hit a nerve, and they snap. They might snap on your ass, huh? That's passive aggressive. It does not have to be the person that you're mad at to go off on. It'll be somebody completely different. You push it down. Push it down. But then you might get full and whoever in the way might get it. They might get it. Rosemary said, I used to be, but not anymore. The passive has gone, and then we do change. That's what I was gonna say that, Rosemary. You trying to go ahead in front of me in the chat. Look, I was gonna say I've changed too. I think because Rosemary, we get older and things do change. They do change. I was just gonna go over the things first before I say it, because I was passive aggressive. I used to be like, no, I was just aggressive. I'm not even passive. Shit, never been passive. Okay. So that's what passive aggressive means. You could push. My sister was one of those. My oldest sister, she was a Libra. You could push her, but baby, somebody gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it if she get fed up. Somebody gonna get it. Okay, so that's passive aggressive. We understand that. We understand passive aggressive. We understand passive. Passive, you a doormat, huh? You pretty much a doormat. You let people walk over your ass, huh? And tell the truth, shame the devil. Look at it yourself, by yourself, period. Even if it's your kids, huh? Even if it's the grandkids get me. I become a little passive aggressive with the grandkids, like them doggone kids. And then if they little too, you just gotta let them grab with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be passive. Here come my daughter, Ma. You would never let us jump on your couch like that. I don't say nothing with the grandkids, huh? Like, get your ass down, say it once, and then let them ride, So, we change. We tend to change, huh? But passive just let somebody treat you like a doormat. They're going to walk all on your ass. Everybody, on your head, step on your toes. Passive aggressive is if I get too tired of you, if I get fed up enough, somebody might get it. Not you, but somebody else. If you might get it or somebody else might get it. Blue said, me too, Rosemary. When I was young, my father told me one day someone would come along and knock the rose color off, glasses off. He was them rose color glasses, right? Seeing things in pink, huh? Come on, Blue. Shit change. We change as human beings. We change. Tashana said, Blue, I had one person hit me unknowingly, and after that, never again. You sound like my sister, Tashana. Ain't going. Enough be enough. Like, You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. And I think that I ain't got to that. I ain't got to that yet. Okay, so the next one is assertive. Let me move through these four because I'm down to the last two. Assertive is honest, direct, respectful, self-enhancing. We gonna stand for what we stand for in a healthy manner. When you're assertive, you're gonna stand for what you stand for in a healthy manner. Sometimes I'm not able to do that, but most times I am. When I'm taking care of my business, when I'm doing some period in a business form, sometime in my personal life, I'm getting ready for it. I'm doing it better now. Being assertive, huh? I don't say the things I used to say. I don't do the things I used to do, huh? So I'm becoming more assertive. I always have been assertive in a business sense. In my work area, I've been assertive where I don't curse you out. Because here lately on the YouTube, I curse somebody. I'll say some things on some things. You know what I'm saying? So that has changed with me a little bit. But I've been assertive most of my majority of my life. But, so assertive is a healthy choice. And everybody don't get that. It's honest, direct, respectful, confident, self-enhancing, huh? I'm not finna. Let me just think about before I say it. Assertive, I'm not finna stick up for nobody who doing wrong. I'm gonna let you know in a healthy way that was not right. I'm assertive to that point. And I always been. Sometime in my personal life, my feelings might get in the way, so I might become aggressive. Not passive. I ain't never been passive. You can't even use that with me. I can't even use that word passive. I can't. But maybe sometime I need to be meek, huh? I could do meek. And I'm learning to do meek. So like Rosemary said, things do change. I think that, and if we don't change, then we're not growing, huh? Or we're not exercising just the changes in life. We're not exercising those. If we don't change, we're not growing. Because I'm telling you, y'all, the last one is aggressive. Now, we know assertive is the most healthiest behavior. Assertiveness, where you can, I done asked for raises and things like that. I've been assertive in my life, huh? I've asserted things in a healthy, positive way, Not stepping on nobody's toes, not going, bombarding nobody, not gaslighting, not doing none of that, just in a healthy way. And a lot of you guys do that with me. Y'all show me assertiveness. Y'all show me assertiveness every day, all day. A lot of y'all in my chat do. Assertive. Pam said assertive. Yeah. Honest, direct, respectful, confident, self-enhancing, and you don't have to step on nobody else's toes to do it. You don't have to do none of that, Pam. None of that. Just assertive. But it's healthy. That's a healthy choice. But Erizb always been aggressive. So that's the last one, aggressive. So we have passive aggressive, we have assertive, then we have just plain old aggressive, huh? You ever seen somebody who aggressive? And, walk past you, step on your toes, push you, shove you, talk crazy, be ready to fight your ass. Be ready. Gang up, gang. That was me. And still got it in me. So I would say I'll then turn to another character. I'm another character right now. I can look at myself now and see that it don't even feel right no more. It don't even feel right to be aggressive all the time, To be aggressive, all the fucking time. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. So aggressive is just you gonna stand on what you stand on. You ready to fight. You 25 toes down and you only got 10, huh? You 25 toes down and you only got 10, huh? How you do that there? You ready to roll. Can't nobody don't say nothing. You with an aggressive person, you be like, I don't even want to say nothing because I know they gonna snap. I know they finna snap. I don't want to be looked at like that. Like, oh shit, I can't tell her nothing because I know she gonna snap. This content creators out here aggressive as hell. You can't say shit in that chat. Shit, you better not. Your ass gonna be cursed out and blocked, huh? You aggressive. You whole aggressive, huh? I might talk with aggression because that's where I come from. That's the school I come from. But I'm trying to really back in, huh? Really back in. And that's just a characteristic we all. These 4 characteristics I just named. Everybody in this chat got one. Got some. Shit. Sometimes you might be a little passive with the grandkids, huh? Sometimes you might be a little assertive with them. Like, look, you're going to sit down. You're going to eat your food. In a healthy way. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And you're going to do this. Okay? And Granny's not going to tell you no more. Look, Granny not going to say it again. Okay? Then sometimes be passive aggressive. Let them ride with something. Then get mad at them. Then you just whoop them. They be like, what? She was good at first? Or you snap on somebody else. Just blew. My mom used to say, keep sucking air. Let me see. I'm learning if you didn't talk up for yourself, you do when you get older. If you had never had any holdback, you start to learn too as you age. It's funny how life works. It is, Lisa. And that's what she said in the beginning of the chat. Rosemarie, I was like that, but I changed. You learn something different. You learn different because the aggressiveness does not work for me anymore. It doesn't. I hit a brick wall every time. Aggression is not good. Being passive aggressive. All these things are negative unless it's assertive, huh? And everybody is not positive. Shit, everybody ain't got it going on like that. But we learn to do some things differently. You know what I'm saying? We learn differently. So keep living, like my mom used to say. Keep on living. Keep on living. You'll change. Something gonna change. My mom used to say, keep living, Lisa. Keep sucking up the air. Keep on sucking up the air. Keep on sucking air. You'll understand. Right. Yes, that's true, SB. And for some, they never smile. Now, I do a lot of little laughing and smiling. You know what I'm saying? And then, look, I just got to show y'all me right now because I seen this late today. Where I was at? I was outside. I had to run a lot of errands, so I hate to wait to see y'all looking. Y'all see how I look right here. But I see the lady, and then the lady, I was just going to see if she... But nobody was speaking in the crowd, so I'm just looking at her, passing by, and then, I did a little phony smile, Hey, because she smiled at me. Shit, why I wasn't smiling at her? Why would I give her no smile and she smiled at me? Why would I say not hi? And I speak to everybody. I treat people like I want to be treated, huh? I speak to people. You know what I'm saying? I go in the bathroom today in a public place, and this lady got pissing with the dope, the young girl. So I said, girl, close that darn door. She said, girl, I thought I ain't, it ain't had no lock. I'm so glad you came in and closed the door. Just little simple things. And that ain't got nothing to do with the passive aggressive. Just being a kind person, huh? Just being a decent person, huh? Shit, she was like sitting there with the bathroom door wide open. Like, girl, I thought it couldn't lock. Because the door didn't have a lock, but she could have closed it. But I'm just like, close that damn door. So usually I don't have it out with anybody in the public. Never, ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm who I am. Because I try to be kind to people. I try to treat people like I would want to be treated in public. Period. And that's on period. Pam always fussing and shit. Make me feel anxious. Hold on, not my Pam. Hold on, what Pammy say? Pam, I'm still, hold on. What Pam said? I learned to think before I speak. And Pam, you know that's when you're getting older too. That means you're getting wiser. You think about it. Stop, think about it. But then Pam, sometimes I still fuck it up. I still fuck that part up. I might say it. So, but I'm learning because it hit people the wrong way if you say something outside of yourself that you don't think about. Say something. People be getting salted and shit. Okay. So I'm trying to learn that too, Pam. I'm trying to learn it. I'm like Tashana in different stages, different ages, different stages, huh? And then different times, huh? People hear shit at different times. But to be able to talk about it, Pam, to be able to say it, to be able to say who you are, aggressive folks always have high blood pressure. You wrong, you wrong. I'm taking you to court, China. Say be on 10 all the time. Be on 20 all the time. Yes, but my mom used to say, keep sucking air. Damn, that's the lick right there. Like my mom used to say, keep living, Lisa. Rosemary said, absolutely. Pam, always fussing. This shit make me feel anxious. She ain't even fussing to me. She never be fussing to me. I don't get her as fussing. No, not Pam. We talking about aggressive folks. Oh, okay. I'm finna say Pam be cool as hell. Okay. Aggressive folks makes me feel anxious because they always fussing or riled up. And I always been aggressive. Do I make you feel that way, Tashana? Tell the truth. That'll let me know if I'm changing or not. My team who I work with, no, Godmama, you do not make me feel like that. Oh, I hope you tell the truth now. You know you can always tell me the truth. I had a team, man. I was the senior counselor, man, and they always want, I stand up for the clients. I'm always the first one to bring up the issues or why they should stay, why they should go, what their behavior like. I knew other people, clients, when they didn't even know them. I get, come in the staff and then tell about the day, like, Erizb, you gonna go here, you gonna say something in the staff meeting about so-and-so, about this. Why I always gotta be the one? Why I always gotta be the one? They, and people will try to push you up to some shit that you not even on, okay? When you got a little heart or a little aggression. They try to push you on up there. Push you on up. Well, go ahead, say more. I don't know what cautious dove at, but shit, people try to push your ass like, yeah, keep on saying it. Yeah, you said something. You said something too. Let's work as a team. Shit. I got no reason to lie. You're not gonna beat me up. No, never. I would love on you. That's it. Give you a hug. Shit, you the sweetest I know. Besides my daughter. One of the sweetest I know. But I know y'all could get ugly too. Okay, period. Because that's just in our DNA. It's just who we are. As, like I said, everybody has one of these categories. Passive aggressive, you assertive, or you just plain old aggressive, huh? And like Tashana said, aggression might just cause high blood pressure if you always that way, yelling in the camera, screaming, yeah, blah, 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 blah. What do you have that, how is that going to make somebody listen to you more, huh? And I had to learn that, like Rosemary said, things change. So now I think that I'm more passive. I wouldn't even say assertive. I say more passive because I always had some assertion in me. But I think I'm more passive now that I've gotten older. I can't fight like I used to. I'm not young as I used to be. So a lot of things I stand down on, and a lot of things are not worth fighting for. I try to pick my battles, as my old boss told me. Pick your battles. And some battles ain't worth fighting, man, no more. Some battles are not worth even talking about. Tashana is so sweet. She is. That's my baby lady. As long as you don't mess with me and my kids, as long as you don't mess with me and my kids or my people, I care not what somebody say or feel about me. There's none of, period. Come on now, Tashana, period. Just leave us alone now over here. Don't start it with them. And then people would bring your kids into some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to be messy. So that don't mean that you're going to go back and forth. Tashana, you will take the high road. You more or less assertive, huh? You're more or less assertive on some shit like that. And then a lot of things I cannot be. When you start with my family, then you might see the negative part of me. Or if you start with me for no reason, or if you hurt my feelings. If you hurt my feelings, you'll know you hurt my feelings, huh? You'll know you hurt my feelings. If I had to text it to you, if I had to say it out loud, you're going to know you hurt my feelings because I'm going to let you know. And so that's assertive, honest, direct, respectful, confident. Sometimes not so respectful, but confident and self-enhancing. I'm going to have to leave the respectful out. But I'm more assertive when you hurt my feelings, huh? I'm not going to act like you don't exist, huh? Because you do. But I'm going to put it out there. That's just who I am as a human being. And that's who I've changed to be. That's who I've came to be. So I thank you guys for coming into live. We got 25 thumbs up. Anybody got any lasting commenting remarks? Because I know some people in this joker, assertive, aggressive as hell. We got some people that can go there. We got some people that won't go there, period. That won't go there, period. That might be passive or passive aggressive. You get on their nerve too bad, they're going to say something, huh? They're going to say something. They're going to say something eventually. And it might come out the wrong way. It might come out on somebody else. That's passive aggressive. It's not necessarily that it's the person that did something to you. It could be somebody else who even says something that resemble what they think about you or what they said. And that means that somebody got to mean something to you. You got to work around them. You got to live around them. Because really, and then this internet thing, I think it changes things as well too, because we get to see people in real time. So we get to know people. A lot of people don't like me. It's okay. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. I know you have. I see that you have been. I see that you have been. M-I-M motherfucking A. M-I-A. So, we try not to let the World Wide Web, because people have their own real life, huh? People have real life that they deal with. And this is not a way of escape. But I just wanted to bring that up for some reason. I wanted to bring up narcissists so we'll know. We'll talk about histrionic at another time. It's almost identical to narcissism. It's almost identical. It's just like this. Narcissistic, histrionic, almost same thing. But it's a disorder. It's a disorder. It's a dis-ease. It's a dis-ease. Like a disease, it's a dis-ease. It makes other people feel at dis-ease with you. It brings upon negativity, huh? Nothing but negativity. That's all it brings is negativity. Narcissism, if you're in a relationship with somebody, if you know somebody like that, if you see somebody like that, it brings up a negative vibe, huh? Brings up something negative, huh? And that's on period, Pooh. Thank you, Rosemary. I love you, Rosemary. Girl, you be giving me my pats on the shoulder. Look, Mr. Erizb said, Mr. Erizb was a man who I first worked for. He said, Erizb. He said, you know what? He said, if nobody don't pat you on the back, pat yourself on the back, huh? So sometimes I don't do it that much no more. I used to kind of give myself a little, Henry, hey, baby. Hey, my baby. Happy Monday. Yeah, Henry, you're going to have to go back in this chat. I'm not finna repeat this shit again. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And leave your good comments, because you help me too. Henry helps me a lot. I got very knowledgeable people in the chat. Very knowledgeable people. Not no wayward ass folks out here tripping, going for the okie doke. Miss Gloria was in the chat. Tashana in the chat. Rosemary. It's just all of y'all. Lion's Pride, who teaches something. Let's learn some new shit, okay? And if you got a disorder, I don't know how you work on that. You can see a therapist, or you continue to be a narcissist, which most likely 99.9% people will, huh? But if you have a characteristic, passive aggressive, assertive, aggressive, that's just your character, and it tends to change as we change, huh? it tends to change as we change, huh? It does. Because I was straight, man, listen, I come from the street, huh? From the street to the school, to the healing, to the helping field, that type of thing. So I changed. I changed. Narcissism is it's a disorder. It's a disorder. Disorder. It's like a dis-ease. It's like a dis-ease, Blue. It's like a dis-ease. It triggers. It does. It triggers everybody, Blue. It triggers a lot of people. Not everybody, but it triggers a lot of people. But the best way we can get to a narcissist is we call them out. We call out narcissists. We call out narcissism. They hate that shit. They hate it with a passion. Because if you're not a narcissist, that shit ain't gonna even bother you, huh? It's not even gonna bother you. You can say what you want to say on my chat for the most part. I only got 2 moderators, huh? And 1 ain't in here. Shit. Say what you gonna say. I could address it. Or check myself. Or just let you go if you're being disrespectful. I do 1 or 2 things. I will look at it and grow. If you're being disrespectful to the utmost, you got to go. You got to go and get up out of here. You got to go and go. I'm reading the chat. Blue said narcissistic behavior triggers her. Right, and it's a reason for that because people just got 0 tolerance to that shit. People be 0 on the tolerance on that one. 0. And like they explained to me in the comments, shit, what gaslighting is. Nobody ain't going for that mess, man. Get up out of here with that mess. That's a mess. That's whole messy mess. I see the teacher pet is here. Who is the teacher pet, Harry? I have to let you say that for yourself. I ain't starting nothing. I ain't for knowing nothing. Hearing tickles me. My mother as well. I didn't, you know what? My parents were not, they didn't have that disorder. And then my daddy was a drinker. But then, I don't know, he was a put downer though. When he get to drinking, he'll put your ass down or he'll give you all his money and then blame you for stealing. But he wasn't like a narcissist though. He wasn't that. My daddy was loving and caring and my mom was super nurturing. I miss them so much. I miss them so much. I wish I had them here. Ain't no devil in hell gonna make me get online and talk about them, period. None of my family, huh? None of them. Even though some of them, but I ain't got no narcissist. But I had somebody in my life that was before, you know what I'm saying? For a little short period of time. Look, about this much. You got to go, bro. You got to go. You got to go. Here and say, I love though, Tashana, you so cute. See, I let it work itself out in the chat. I'm giggly. Yeah. My girl Hearing, my girl Tashana. You know, I love you all in the chat. I thank you all. I got 27 thumbs up. Pete, who. I'm not vying for nobody's. I like to get thumbs up because, you know, it helps my algorithm, helps me get into the algorithm. And sometimes we need to talk about some different things, huh? Because we have some people out here on these YouTube streets. Now, Hearing, you know this, that are narcissistic as hell. They so far gone, they can't even come back. Still I rise, know it too. She knows human behavior, huh? And that shit is the one, that and histrionic is the, and borderline is just like, they wouldn't even get on here. Borderline couldn't even last. Tasty might be a little borderline personality at that. You know, because you could be that. You could be several things at once. But I think that basically she's a narcissist. And she's borderline. But she gets along with Charlene. Borderline personality gets along with nobody for a period of time. They might get along with you for this much time, but then after that, they don't get along with nobody because you cannot. You cannot have a human relationship with anybody. And we'll talk about that. I'll write that down. Borderline and histrionic on a different chat. But histrionic is a lot like narcissism. It's just almost, they're cousins. They're cousins. They're cousins. They're cousins. They're cousins. So, you guys, if you want to hear some things about narcissism or somebody's chat that's talking about it, please go to Cautious Dove has a channel. Cautious Dove really makes a lot of sense and not like me. So unlike me. So unlike me, but kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get it, but just I'm rough around the edges still. I still got that aggression part of me. I'm still kind of aggressive. Like I said, I was just straight aggressive, okay? But now I feel like I'm more assertive. I always been assertive in business issues, in business and finances. Whatever I did it assertively, huh? On my business, huh? Taking care of my house, my anything financial, work related. It was all assertive, huh? Because I had to be. But then I was aggressive in some areas as well. So I know who I am as a person, but I've become less aggressive and more assertive. But then sometimes I'm a little passive, huh? With them damn grandkids, sometimes I'm gonna be a little passive with them, huh? Like, God, don't do them like that. Don't be telling you ain't gonna get them none for their birthday. Come on, man. Because the mom and them be hard on them. Like, I'm like, nah. Like, I be feeling a little passive on them, So we do change. Those are just characteristics. Narcissism and borderline and histrionic, those are disorders. Those are disorders. You need to see a therapist on that shit. You need to see a psychologist on that because there is no medication that can help you because you're mentally unstable, huh? Pretty much. You're mentally unstable. Look, I threw the pen down like that. Look. I threw the pen down. You're mentally unstable at the point. What can we do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Narcissism and histrionic, it's kind of rap. Need to see a therapist because ain't no medication for your ass, okay? No medication won't even help you. It probably make you sleep all day. That's about the size of it. My dad was that. My dad was that for me. Let's see. My mother as well, Rosemary said. Did I read this already? Hold on. I love you though, Tashana. So cute. Yep. She said she loved you too, Hearing. You were blessed, Erizb. My dad was that for me. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you, Blue. Those old narcs are never wrong. Psh, child bad. Come on, Hearing. If they are, it's someone else's fault. Hearing, you got to listen to the, I don't know if you heard me from the start. They're never wrong. That's one thing about them. They're never wrong, and they got to control everything. They got to control the narrative. They got to have the last word. They got to make you look bad. It's about you, not them. It's about them. Everything been done to me. I've done nothing, huh? I've done nothing. Dirty rats. And can't even give them no medication, Hearing. They deserve medication. Give them a pill for that shit. Shit. That is not fair. That's not fair. Got to deal with people like that all around the people. Shoot, how bad. We got people that's taking care of elderly people, kids. You a whole fucking narcissist. Child bad. Lord, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Those right here said it. Hold on. I'm finna pin that post. Pin that post. Those knocks are never wrong. If they are, it's someone else's fault. I had pinned that post. Always Hearing. That's Blue said. Pam, yes, I found her channel yesterday. It popped up. Didn't know she had one. I did subscribe to her. Okay. Yeah. That's Cautious Dove. Yeah. I saw that. Very educational. And not like me. Just totally different from me. You know what I'm saying? Said she's more assertive. She got some assertiveness about herself. But me, I get a little gritty. I get a little gritty in there. Get a little gritty up in there sometime. I will call a name or two. Yeah, yes I will. But she says it real smooth and nice and calm. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe that will reach people to see. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you say you for Christ, that don't mean, the devil know the word, huh? You just, people too discombobulating on this app, man. Period. Period. She gets along with Charlene because she can't see her horns. I don't know, Heron. She gets along with her because I think that she got control, Heron. She has control over her. So that's why she get along with her. If she didn't have control, if Miss Charlene put that foot down, put that hammer down on her ass, I wish I had a hammer in here. She put that hammer down on that motherfucking head, that bald ass head. Pow! She put that hammer down. It'll be a different situation, huh? Period, Pooh. Period. 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 Tashana had to put the hammer down on him. Shit. As a content creator, huh? And some people do it a little differently. So hopefully she'll hear cautious dove. Hopefully then it's a disorder. It's a disorder. I keep saying there ain't no medication for it. But everybody in the chat, hey, Angela, if I didn't speak to you, charge to my head, not my heart. I heard somebody else say that. I thank you for taking those words of wisdom from me. I'm glad you know that. Charge it to my head, not my heart, because it's not intentional that I don't see your chat. I don't see your comment. It's nothing personal. I don't have anything personal against nobody that's in my chat unless it's somebody who's trying to be out here on the goofy. Other than that, love you all. And remember that we all have a personality. Some people got the little narcissism. We'll come back and talk about borderline and histrionic personality disorders in my terminology, okay? But we all have a character. We all have this character, one or another or both. Passive aggressive, assertive. Everybody gonna claim assertive because it's honest, it's direct, it's respectful, it's confident, it's self-enhancing, huh? And that's what I choose to go on. I might fall a little bad on the respectful side, but I'm honest, I'm direct, I'm confident, I'm self-enhancing. And aggressive, just plain aggressive, is always gonna be negative because you woo it. Woo. You barking like old dog. Like Tashana said, people mostly have high blood pressure when they're aggressive. But sometimes aggression is needed in some certain situations. Like if somebody come in and they messing with me or my family, I might get a little aggressive, huh? But then it's not necessary all the time, huh? It's not necessary to be aggressive, yelling at the phone, screaming at the camera, yelling at the people around you, treating kids wrong, treating elderly people wrong, being aggressive with them, talking crazy. That shit is not necessary to me. It's not. And it's not. And I will never bow down to it. I've been aggressive, but I thought it was for my own good, huh? But then I had some consequence. I fell up against a brick wall one time, huh? So you cannot be aggressive all the time. So the best way to be, we're going to be who we are. That's just period. But I think assertive is the most healthiest out of every character you can have. Assertive. Be assertive. Address things head on, directly, honestly, confidently, and that will enhance yourself. And I'm going to try to do it more respectfully. Okay? Passive aggressive shit, you get on their nerve too bad, somebody gonna get it. Hearing, somebody gonna get it. Period. That's it, that's all. When you passive aggressive, you can hold that shit down as much you want to, but eventually it might not be the person that you got to deal with. It might be somebody else. They're gonna get it. They're gonna feel the wrath. So that's all I have for you guys. I've been on here for about an hour and 17 minutes. If you guys got anything lasting to say in the chat, you can say it now. I hope that somebody got a host of something in here to know a better perspective of who we are as people. And like I said, each and every one of us got those 4 characteristics. Each and every one. Somebody got it. You got something of it. You can't tell me nothing different. I'm a clinician. I know. I've lived it, huh? That's just a character. It's just a character of who we are, and it's subject to change. Once we get older, once we learn different, spend time behind bars, whatever it takes for you, you dig what I'm saying? We might change those characters. But narcissism, histrionic borderline, those are disorders that you need severe help for. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at ourselves. I'm going to do this. The rest of this month is taking a look at myself. Okay? Take a look at myself and do better, huh? Do better. I might make some content on some stuff, but I'm going to try to do better by me. Like Tashana said, she ain't even been on here. She been kind of MIA. So, thank you guys for coming into the chat. Thank you for the 31 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys for coming in. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna eat the rest of my, but I get some poor boys. I got a poor boy sandwich. It got everything on it. You name it, it got it. Okay? Roast beef, corned beef, ham, turkey, Genoa, salami. Man, listen, I'm finna get into that. I'm finna get into it because I ain't cooking today. Hope you guys have something good to eat. Hope you have a healthy rest of your night and whatever it is you're doing. And peace and blessings. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in. Peace and blessings. Good night. And if I didn't read your comment, please charge to my head, not my heart, because I've been yippity yapping. Peace. Love you guys.